2012, the acceleration. Let's begin with a quotation from Krishnamurti. If your eyes are blinded with your worries, you cannot see the beauty of the sunrise. If our minds are busy and invested in illusion, we create fragmentation in our consciousness. We cannot see clearly. We cannot navigate the journey of our evolving consciousness with any precision. So it is important that we have a truthful understanding of the mechanics of consciousness within the experience that is happening. And thus we are exploring an intellectual understanding of 2012 and the acceleration, because it is the experience that is happening within which we are growing and evolving our individuated and collective consciousness. So in this wakeful focus and openness to understanding, let's begin. 2012 represents the change point in epochal ages. It's a 26,000 year cycle that changes every 26,000 years. And 2012 represents that change point from the previous 26,000 year cycle to the next 26,000 year cycle. A most important and pivotal point in the evolution of consciousness. This coming epochal age is said to represent a golden age when men commune with gods. It is pregnant with the possibilities of an age of truth, a time when men commune with gods. So it is important for us to understand what is embodied in that expression, a time when men commune with gods. Another quotation comes to mind. Study the past if you would divine the future. Confucius. 26,000 years ago, at the dawn of this current epochal age, it is said to have spelled the end of Atlantis and the migration of people to Egypt, parts of Europe, and the Indian subcontinent. It was considered an age of darkness or ignorance. Historical references of what to expect can be found even more scientifically in such things as fossil records and core samples of the earth in various places. all such records indicate it was a time of radical change on this planet Earth in terms of both ecology and civilization. There were great catastrophes in the earth and resultant catastrophes for the animal and human populations. Such times of change are thus marked by catastrophes and the transformative changes that ensue. For a more evolved understanding of 2012, it is that it represents a quantum leap in the evolution of cosmic consciousness. A quantum leap in the evolution of cosmic consciousness, which of course includes all forms of both universal and individual consciousness in 50 billion simultaneous universes that we currently know of. A quantum leap in the evolution of cosmic consciousness. If we can flow with it, it portends great transformation in consciousness and great possibilities as self-awareness increases in leaps and bounds. The measurement, most important, the measurement will be the increase in self-awareness. What does that mean? The measurement of evolution in consciousness is self-awareness. It means that consciousness will always be more aware of itself, more in the recognition of itself, or more holistic in the experience of itself, more aware of its oneness and the oneness of all and everything as one consciousness. This is the progressive evolution in consciousness, ever more fully unifying itself into its truthful essence that there is only one. So, thus this quantum leap, of which 2012 is the pivotal point, is the actualization of a greater holistic experience with correspondent transformation in holistic values. In truth, it is but the evolutionary momentum or the evolutionary impulse in consciousness fulfilling its primary intention. And what is the primary intention in consciousness? Simply stated, to ever more fully be itself. To ever more fully be itself through the experience of itself. And it is thus a progressive process of ever increasing integrative wholeness. So, the quantum leap and the epochal age that theoretically begins on December the 21st, 2012, is part of the continuing process of evolving consciousness, based on its primary intention to ever more fully be itself through the experience of itself.